everyone. I hope you're all doing well and you're feeling well and you're safe wherever you are watching this. My name is Elizabeth and I'm going to teach you some yoga today. Yoga is really a practice of connection with ourselves. So that's what the goal is today, is to really tune in and connect and ground ourselves. So just finding a way to find peace in the middle of so much craziness that's going on. So if you showed up today and you're watching this video and you're participating, then pat yourself on the back. It takes a lot to do self-care sometimes. So that's really what yoga is about. So let's start out in a seated position, focusing on our breath. So get comfortable. Any props are welcome, blankets, pillows. And let's begin to breathe together. So breathing in deep through the nose, pulling in breath all the way down into the belly, and then exhaling it out. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, let it out. And draw your awareness to the center of your being. So that means focusing on what's right in the middle of you that's holding you together, keeping you calm. So your breath is a tool for that. So let's continue to breathe together, noticing the belly as it rises and falls. Noticing the shoulders, what's happening there. Just maybe make some movements with the shoulders, moving around. Just noticing anywhere where you're holding on to any tension. And observe, let it be. Let's start to move. So let's come down to all fours. I always like to start out in cat-cow. So we'll start out there today. So inhaling, lowering the belly, moving forward. Exhaling, rounding, letting everything go. Inhale, lowering the belly, up. Exhale to round. Let's stretch our left leg back, tucking the toes, pressing the toes into the ground, squeezing the inner thighs, stretching the back of the leg, and then we'll stretch the opposite leg, pressing it back. And bringing our awareness to our core, we'll come back to all fours, and we'll begin to extend one leg and then the arm to match, or you can just extend the leg. I'm going to add the arm. So we'll inhale to extend, left leg, right arm reaches long. Squeeze the belly in. So if you want to hike your hip up like that, pull it in so you can get that core engaging. Relax the neck and then deep breath as you stretch. Exhale as you squeeze. So connect the breath with the movement. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Squeeze it in. Inhale. Reach long. Exhale. Squeeze it in and hold for 3, 2, and 1. And release. Rock the hips from side to side. Relax the head and the neck. And we'll do the opposite side. This time we'll reach the right leg and the left arm. So position your hand underneath you so you can find that center of balance first. Feel the core engage and then inhale to reach. Press through the toes and fingers. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale to reach. Exhale to squeeze it in. Inhale, reach. Got 3 more. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale for 2. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Inhale, reach long. Pull the belly in and exhale, squeeze for 3, 2, and 1. And then relax, shake it out. Let's come onto our backs and we'll do a little bit of core on our backs. And just remember, just do what you can. So even if it's just a little part of what I'm teaching you, that's all that matters. So come down to your back, relax here, Bring our legs to tabletop position. Press the belly down into the earth, and then bring your hands around the back of the head. Engage the inner thighs, and then we're going to rotate doing bicycles. So we'll press with the left, reach the left elbow to the right knee, squeeze and come back, and then switch. Press with the right, rotate, squeeze. So let's move and breathe. So inhale when you come to center, exhale when you twist. Inhale back to center, exhale press and twist. Inhale back to center, exhale press and twist. We're going to do 5 more. Go at your own pace. And sometimes the slower that you go, the more activation you'll feel, the more strengthening. And we want to make sure that we're not just moving the head back and forth. We're actually pressing down into the ground with our low back, squeezing inner thighs. So let's do 1 more on each side for good measure. And squeeze everything in, and then relax it down. So let's come down onto our backs. We're going to do some similar work like this, but we're doing the opposite direction. So we're strengthening our back muscles. So start out by coming down onto your forearms and then pressing the tops of the legs into the ground. Point your toes. So we're kind of doing like a cobra here. So this is the action that we want to do as we do the movement. We're going to press our pelvic bone down into the ground, lift up with the chest, and squeeze. So if you want to watch this first time around, let's lower down, and then this time we'll bring our arms into cactus, and then bend your knees, and we're going to reach and stretch, and then exhale to squeeze. Inhale, reach, exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, reach arms and legs. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, lift, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. And lower down, relax. You can rock your legs from side to side. And then we'll do another version of this. So this time we're going to be swimming. So inhale, reach the arms, legs, and then exhale out. Inhale, squeeze them together. Exhale, back. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, bring them back and lower. Relax your ear. So actually what we're doing here is we're inhaling to reach long. Exhale, open. And then reach long again, and then lower arms down. Let's try that again. So inhale, reach out, and exhale, close everything up, squeeze, and lower your opposite ear to the floor. Inhale, long, and reach, and then long again like this, and lower down. Inhale, press yourself up, and come back into your child's pose. So we're working on toning all the muscles in the arms and the back and the legs. So we're going to do that same exercise 3 times, and then hopefully you can see me better this way. I'm going to face the opposite direction. So again, this time we'll start with our arms back, lift the legs, lift the arms, inhale, reach out, exhale, squeeze, and then lower down. Inhale, squeeze everything, reach, squeeze again, and lower down. The last one, now that we practiced it, we kind of know what's going on, so we're squeezing everything tight, tight, tight. Reach out, squeeze again, and lower down. Relax, bend your knees, rock them from side to side. And then press yourself back up. Come back into your child's pose. Relax your forehead. Give yourself at least 5 breaths here just to rest and stretch it out. And then inhale, rise up. We are going to stretch into our downward facing dog, pressing palms into the ground, toes touch, tuck, bend the knees, come into like a turbo dog. So stretch your spine long, knees are bent, then begin to straighten your legs. Pull the belly in. Good. And then we'll walk our hands back, come into a forward fold, bend the elbows, relax your head and your neck. We'll walk out through the legs. Shake it out. Shake out your arms. And we'll inhale to rise all the way up to standing. Sweep your arms up. Pull the belly in. So that same exercise we're doing when we're standing or when we're on the ground, we're doing all this core work, we're pulling the belly in, squeezing everything in tight like we're holding a giant tub of water. And we're trying to hold it in as tight as we can, squeezing it all in, so sending all that energy down. So let's do the same thing, that same action of the core strong. Inhale to reach the arms out and up. And exhale to fold, so just holding down at the waist, lowering down, and we'll walk back into downward facing dog. Walk out through the backs of the legs. And let's inhale to reach the right leg. We're going to make our right leg come through the front arms. So squeeze everything in. Get your knee towards your nose. Begin to step through or pull your foot through in order to get your foot where you want it to go. And we'll lower the back knee down. Inhale to come up. Now there's a tree in my way. We're just going to work with it. We're in nature. Enjoying the trees. So squeezing your thighs together. And we'll sink into this pose, stretching into the front quad or the left quad, so you have the right leg forward. And then we'll exhale, bring the hands down, plant the left hand, and then reach the right arm up. So we're twisting here. Squeeze inner thighs together. Lower the right hand down. So we'll move through our plank down to the ground. So squeeze everything in. We'll have the elbows facing back. Lower all the way down. Press through the tops of the feet. Inhale to feel the chest up. And exhale to lower. Tuck your toes. Press back into your child's pose and rest. And then inhale, come back up. So I'm walking around the other direction so you can see me on this side now. So we're coming back into our down dog. Bend your knees to get there. Lift the hips up high. Cross through the palms. And then you can start to straighten through the backs of the legs. Pull the belly in. Inhale, reach the left leg back this time. Hug it into the chest and step through. Coming into our low lunge on the opposite side. Lower the back knee down. Activate through the feet as you rise up. So we're using our core, using our legs, squeezing everything in tight like we're holding a straw in between our legs, wrapping our thighs together. Inhale, reach your arms up. Stretch out here. Relax your shoulders. Feel that sense of connectedness with the earth. And then exhale, lower down to frame the foot. Plant your right hand this time so our left foot is forward. Lift the back knee. Inhale to twist open. Relax the head and the neck. Squeeze the thighs so they're still really active here. And then exhale, lower the left hand We'll step the back foot forward, come into a forward fold, walk out through the backs of the legs. Bring your hands to your low back, make a fist, and then let's bend the knees slightly as you lift your arms overhead. So we're stretching into the shoulders, relaxing the head and the neck. Take a couple more breaths here. Exhale, lower the arms, relax the head and the neck. Inhale, reach the arms out. Rise all the way up to standing, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then we're going to change things up a little bit. So we had the left foot forward last time. So we're going to take the left foot back and come into a high lunge. Squeeze the inner thighs together, so bend the back knee and squeeze the shoulder blades together to open up. And we'll inhale to straighten the back leg, straighten the arms, pull the belly in. Exhale, squeeze, wrap the thighs together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale to reach. Now we're going to swivel the back foot down, coming into our warrior two pose. Reach both arms out and bend into the right knee. So we're opening up into the left hips here. So this is a good power pose if you're feeling down, frustrated, confidence is feeling low. You just want to stand in this warrior two pose. It will give you that confidence boost and remind you of how strong you really are. You can look towards your right finger. Keep pressing into your feet, staying active in the legs. We're going to hold for one more breath. And then let's inhale to sweep the back arm forward. We'll come into a deeper stretch in the side of the left body as we lean forward. So we're leaning towards the front of the mat. Keep your legs pressing into the earth. Pull the belly in so you can feel more length in the side body. And keep bending into this right knee. If you want to make this harder for yourself, you can reach your other arm out. Pretend like you're holding a beach ball. Keep breathing. Inhale to rise back up, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands to frame the right foot. Press back into plank. Squeeze inner thighs and flatten out your spine. Puff up through the upper back and exhale to lower down. Inhale, press tops of the feet. Feel your heart open and then exhale to lower. Tuck the toes. Press back into your child's pose. And then inhale, rise back up to downward facing dog. Again, I'm changing sides just so you can see what's happening in my legs this time. So this time, since we stepped our left leg back, we'll have it come forward. So inhale to lift the left leg. Exhale, bring it through and into your high lunge. Hello, tree. So inhale, reach your arms up. So let's bend into the back knee, bend the elbows. Inhale, rise. Exhale to squeeze. Pull the belly in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squeeze. Pull the belly in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, squeeze and bend. And then inhale, rise one more time. And we'll open up into our warrior two. So opening up. Left knee is bent, arms are reaching out, pressing down into the feet, pulling that belly in so we're still holding everything together at our center, finding that confidence in this pose, looking strong like a warrior, but relaxing shoulders, keeping the legs active. So we'll hold for one more breath. Feel your energy sinking down into the ground, finding that sense of calm. And then inhale, reach your right arm overhead. Gotta watch out for this tree, but I'm gonna lean forward. So coming into this extended side angle. So pull the belly in, keep pressing and rooting through the feet so your back foot is at a 90-degree angle. reaching long, and then maybe extending the opposite arm out. Notice the glutes are really firing up here. So both glutes are engaged, legs are engaged. Relax your shoulders. So you can take that variation if you took it on the other side. And then exhale to relax. Rise up for your warrior two. And then we'll cartwheel the hands to frame this front foot, squaring the hips, and then pressing back into plank, and then back into downward dog. So we'll do another variation of that this time. So inhale to extend the right leg back, pressing it back, squeezing it in, and stepping it forward and through. Coming into your high lunge. I'm going to switch sides again so you can see what's happening in my legs. I'm going to go back through that warrior two sequence, but first we'll do the lunge. So inhale, reach, exhale, bend. Uh-oh, dog has got the sunglasses. Inhale, reach, exhale, bend. Inhale, reach, now reach out for your warrior two. Keep pressing through the legs, so we're getting a deep opening in our hips. Your legs can go as far apart as you can make space for. You don't want to go too far because we don't want to have this knee coming too far back behind the heel. So you can always bring it in if it's too much. So we'll start out this time, we're going to flip the right palm, reach back, get a stretch in our right side body, keep rooting through the feet, shoot your back hand out, push your right arm up, squeeze and press, and then inhale, come back to center. Now we'll reach the left arm overhead, squeeze and press, so feet are pressing, left arm is reaching long, so we're getting a long stretch in the side body here, pulling the belly in so we're not coming too far forward. We're kind of stacking our shoulders over our knee and our hips. And then inhale, come back to center. I'm going to bring my back leg in just a little bit. We'll move into our triangle pose. So actually you might step it in a couple feet in. That way you have some grounding here with your toes and your feet. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes. We'll inhale to reach long, lower the right arm, and then lift the left arm. So we're getting a deeper stretch in the left side of the hip. So we want to have our arms like a clock, so 6 and 10. And then imagine you are a ice cream sandwich. So this part is the gooey ice cream. And then you've got a cookie on either side, so you're leaning back into that cookie. And you've got one cookie pressing towards you so that you're really squeezing everything in and reaching long. So all your ice cream is oozing out from the outside of those cookies, and that's a good thing. Maybe you feel like you're melting, but that's okay too. Keep pressing into the feet. Keep stretching here. One more breath. And then inhale to rise back up. We're gonna come into a forward fold now. So with the legs wide, we're gonna bring the toes in, so step maybe a little bit wider, and then bring the toes in, heels out. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, lower for a flat back. And just reach as far down as you can, close to the ground. Bend one knee and then the other. And if you want to do a headstand, if you're one of those people who likes to take things to the next level, you're welcome to go there. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Just feeling yourself melting into the earth, feeling that connection. And then we'll rise up halfway. So use the core as you lift up, keep the legs active, slight bend in the knees, and then begin to lift up. And then we can step our back foot together, right hand together, and come back into standing pose and breathe here for a moment. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. But first, let's sit back into our chair. So bend your knees, reach your arms forward, pull the belly in, activate through the glutes, squeeze here, and then exhale to fold. So I'm going to come back into my downward dog here. So I'll meet you there. If you want to do a chaturanga first, you're welcome to. Press into the palms, walk your legs out, and then we'll lift the left leg up. Activate through the inner thighs, press into your hands for balance, and then exhale as you step forward, coming into your low lunge. Whoops. Got the tree in the way. Move some of the tree out of the way if I can. All right, inner thighs are active. Reach the arms long, pull the belly in, exhale, bend, inhale, reach, exhale, bend, squeezing shoulder blades together, reach, exhale, bend, inhale, reach, open up into our warrior two, another deep hip opener. Feel the confidence of the warrior, press down through the feet, pull the belly in. You're super strong here. Relax your shoulders. Focus your gaze over your left middle finger. And then this time we'll reach back. So reach back super strong. Left fingers reach up. Right fingers reach down. Press into the feet. Activate through the palms. Pressing through the edge of the foot. So you're clawing the mat with your left toes. That way it helps you with balance. We've got one more breath here, but keep activating through those glutes, firing everything up. And then inhale, come back into your warrior two. Extended side angle, reach your right arm overhead, press down through the feet. Pull the belly in. Again, you always have the option of making it harder if you want to by reaching that bottom arm out. But really look for finding that stretch in the side body and the activity in the glutes to keep your legs super strong here. Pull your core in. Good job. You're doing awesome. So we've got one more breath here, and then we'll rise up into our warrior two. So since we're going to do our triangle pose, we want to step our legs in a little closer together. I'm going to step my back foot forward and my left foot in. Keep the arms extended. And so we're kind of scooping this back hip back, kind of swiveling it back, and then reaching long and forward, okay? So until you can't reach anymore, go as far as you can, and then lower your left arm, reach your right arm. I am officially in the trees now. Pull the belly in. So imagine you're that ice cream sandwich. Lean back, trust that cookie behind you. Pull everything into center. Keep pressing through the feet and pulling everything in. Relax your shoulders, reach long through that top hand. And see if you can lower that bottom arm down a little bit more. Pull everything into center and keep leaning back. Trust the cookie behind you. And then inhale, rise back up. We're going to step the back feet together. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale to fold. We'll do a little bit of hamstring stretching here. So come to facing the front of your mat, either direction. And then we're going to step the left foot back first. Plant the back heel down. And this is a good time for blocks or any kind of props, but you can just lean your support on your leg, on your standing leg if you want to. Getting into the hamstring. So both toes are facing forward, kind of on a railroad track, so you want space in between them. Keep pressing down through the ball of your right foot. See if you can find a flat back first, and then when you find a good position here where you really feel like you're getting into those hamstrings, so that's these muscles here. Keep stretching, and then you might want to fold down a little bit, but keep the legs super active here. Keep connecting with your breath. So that's one of the ways that we continue to feel grounded is by connecting with our breath, continuing to breathe through each of these poses, no matter how hard they are. We just keep our breath steady. So if your breath starts to feel too shaky, that's your clue. Maybe you've gone too far. And if this is feeling like too much in the legs, you can always tip your back foot forward a little bit so you don't go quite as deep. So see how it feels. This is your body. You get to make the choices. One more breath. Good. And then we'll step that back foot forward, come back into a forward fold and hang here. Let's clasp our hands at our low back, stretch them long overhead, relax your head and your neck, walk out through the legs. Keep your hands down or bring your hands back down, and then we'll step the right foot back this time. So opposite leg, getting into the hamstrings on both sides. So keep rooting through the feet. So you can use your calf as support here. You want to have that flat back. Pull the belly in if this is where you're at now. This challenges the legs a little bit more. Keep breathing here. Maybe lowering your hands down. Keep the glutes active. Relax the head and the neck. Keep pressing into the feet. Remember, you can always step that back foot forward if you need to. And breathe here. Keep activating through the glutes. And then we'll bring the legs together. So reach the arms out, inhale to rise all the way up to standing, reach the hands together at your heart. So we'll do a little bit of balancing today. It's always good to remember we can trust the ground. So when we're balancing, you'll probably fall. You might fall, maybe you won't fall at all. But the good thing to know is the ground is always there. Just like in legs, sometimes it's a balancing act. So we'll just imagine that now. This is kind of like a metaphor. So we'll step the right foot forward, and then we're gonna like teeter-totter. So tuck the back toes, bring the hands to the heart, find a slight bend in the right knee, and then begin to lower down. So this is a good time if you have blocks or if you have support, you can put your hands there. Otherwise, you can bring them at your heart. Keep pressing down to the feet. Keep the back toe flexed. So imagine like a block of wood. It's a lot easier to rise up and down if this leg is stable and that back leg is super strong. So we'll hold it here for just a few more breaths. And if you're already falling down, you're like, this is not working for me, lower your hands down to the ground. So that's where we're all going to end up. Keep pressing into the right toes. Keep lifting the back leg long. So we're getting a deep stretch in the hamstrings. And exhale, lower down. This time we'll stay in our forward fold. Bring your feet a few inches apart, so hips distance. Leave the hands together. Make them like a basket over the neck. So elbows flop down. Rock from side to side. Halfway, and then all the way up to standing, and bring your hands back to your heart. So we'll do the opposite side of the same balancing pose. So we lifted our right leg last time, so now we'll do our left leg, standing on our left leg. So this time we will press down through the feet, put the right leg back, so kickstand with the back toes. Pull everything in really tight, so find your hollowed out body first. So leave those ribs together, bring your hands to your heart, and then begin to lower down. Keep lifting the back leg. Both legs are straight, but we've got a micro bend in this front leg, so we're getting a stretch in the hamstrings rather than those tendons. Pull the belly in, long back. A little hard if you don't have flat ground like I don't, but that's okay, that's all part of the practice. Keep squeezing the inner thighs together. Remember, stay here as long as you can. The ground is always there when you need it. See if you can hold for one more breath. And then when you're ready, you can begin to lower the hands down. Keep pressing into the feet. Keep extending the back leg long. And stay here for a couple more breaths. And then exhale to lower down. Walk out through the legs. Inhale, rise all the way up. We're going to do one more chair pose, okay? So hips distance apart, or actually this time we'll bring our feet together. Reach the arms up Sink down, press through the feet. We're gonna go for a twist this time. So reach your right arm back, left arm forward. So the hips are still facing forward. And then bring your hands to your heart and start to rotate towards the side. Keep bending at the legs. If this feels good for you, you wanna go to the next level, then you can lower your left elbow down and look up. So if you wanna see what's happening for me, this is where I'm at. Squeezing everything in, rooting through the feet, twisting the spine, and then exhale, lower it down, shake it up. Whew. We've got one more active pose. We're doing the same thing on the other side. So inhale, reach out, rise up, and then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So I'll face this way this time. So we're going to the left. So we'll bring our big toes to touch, squeeze in our thighs, sit back. We're gonna have our knees over our heels, pull the belly in, right arm forward, left arm back. You can stay here, or bring your hands to your heart and begin to rotate. See how that goes. If this is feeling okay, then you can lower your elbow down, lift your feet, heart towards your hands, keep squeezing everything together, keep rooting down through the feet. One more breath, and exhale to lower down. Stay in your forward fold. I'm just going to bring my mat a little closer, so as we wind down towards the end of the class, you'll be able to see me and hear me a lot better. So, you are in your standing pose, holding down. We're going to make our way down to all fours. So, press your hands down, step your feet back, lower down to all fours, and then lower all the way down. Whew. So if you're practicing in Nicaragua or anywhere where it's hot outside, a lot harder to do all this work when you're outside. The nice thing is we have the breeze on our side today. This is good. Alright, so we've got a little bit more time left in class, and we're going to do the rest of the class on the ground. So get comfortable. Any props that you might need, pillows, blankets, go ahead and grab them now. And then we're going to make our way down onto the ground, and we'll do a little bit of bridge and some twisting. So take your time to get down, to reach your arms out, pull the belly in, slowly activate inner thighs, curve your spine to make your way down onto your back. Bring your feet in, reach for the heels. Pause here to feel that connectedness to the earth. Feel the ground supporting you. Press through the feet. Inhale, lift your hips. Pull the belly in so we don't have our hips too high here. Toes are facing forward, pressing through the palms. Stay here for another breath. Exhale to lower. We're going to do that 2 more times. So this means if you have a deeper practice where you like to go into full wheel, that's another opportunity to do that this time. So we'll make our way up this next time by pressing into the feet. Inhaling, lifting up, knees face forward, squeeze the inner thighs, keep lifting, keep squeezing the back of the body together. Allow yourself one more juicy breath here. And then exhale, lower down. Do that one more time. So inhale whenever you're ready. Press through the feet. Lift up. And if you're already feeling pretty tired here and you have those props around, you can always place them right here for your rest. You can even reach for your hands underneath you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep pressing into the feet. And one more breath. Exhale to lower. And relax everything down. Hug your right knee into your chest. Make some circles. We're going to move into our laying down twist. So hug that right knee in. Bring it across the body. So bring it direction so that your left hip comes underneath you. Your arms can open up. You can close your eyes, reach your arms out, stretching into the side body here. So getting a nice deep stretch in the outer hips. And really slow your breath down. Slow everything down as we lay down here. We'll hold these poses for just a little bit longer, just to let you connect with your breath more. Feel that sense of relaxation. And then gradually make your way back to center, hugging into your chest. Let's come into half happy baby pose. So this right foot will flex towards the sky. You can bend your left knee and press that into the earth, open up into the hips. And then we'll bring that knee into your chest, relax it down. Opposite leg comes in this time. Make some circles. So I'm going to roll over and switch sides. You stay where you are so you can see where I'm going. We're going to hug that left knee in. Then you're going to bring it over across the body and open up through the chest. So our shoulders are facing up towards the sky, arms reaching out. And this left knee is starting to sink down towards the ground. Another option you have all the time is if you have extra props, pillows, those can go underneath that lifted leg for support. And we'll hold this for a little bit longer on the left side. So connect with your breath. Feel the support of the ground underneath you and feel that everything is still. Everything is calm. Relax your left shoulder, relax your right shoulder. Just allow your body to soften. And give yourself a few more breaths here. And as we wind down, if some of these poses are feeling really good for you, you can always hold them for longer if it feels good. Now begin to make your way onto your back again. Hug that knee in the chest. We'll come into half happy baby so you can prop your right foot on the ground. Flex the left toes out so we're opening up into the hips here. And then lower the leg down. And then if there's anything else you need before your final resting pose, it's time to go there now. Otherwise, hug your knees into your chest, squeeze everything really tight, and then exhale, lower everything down. Take a few moments to really connect with the ground. So stay where you are, relaxing on the ground. I'm just going to sit up and guide you through your relaxation where you are. So begin to relax your forehead, scan all the way down towards your shoulders, scanning down your back. Just relax all the muscles. Just feeling the weight of your body resting on the earth. Continue to relax your breath, relax your belly. Relax your hips onto the earth. And allow yourself to make any subtle movements that you need to in order to be comfortable. relax your legs. So let them feel heavy. Feel the weight of your legs resting on the ground. And then continue to relax your toes, your ankles. Everything is calm, everything is still. So you're welcome to stay here as long as you like. I'll leave you in this final resting pose today. Just stay and breathe. And show some appreciation for all of your work and for your willingness to move today, to get on your mat and do something good for yourself. So again, my name is Elizabeth, and thank you again for practicing with me, and I look forward to seeing you on your mat soon. Have a great day.